What is going on? We are back again. Let's go ahead and get into it. Shout out to the big homies again. It's going to be popping here. You already know how we do. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. It came a little late, but it's all good. We got the games rocking and rolling, as you already know. There's going to be New York and Anchorage hitting the field tonight, and I can't wait to see this ball game. Should be interesting set. Two talented teams, two teams that are playing some playoff football, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, but they're both in two different situations. New York is currently in a playoff spot as we speak, while Anchorage, they fell out of a playoff spot within the last week with all the teams below them getting W's. I believe Dallas and Dallas and Tacoma also getting a W against Anchorage. That's pretty crazy. So we're gonna see what goes down here. We still got everything rolling, everything ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the play game button, and we can go ahead and get this thing popping. If y'all are ready, I'm ready. I'm going to go ahead and let it move. Let's go ahead and get into it. How are y'all feeling? My boy Brian Eshelman up in here. What's popping? And Wolf Gold, he says he's ready to do it too. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and flip it over if it want to work. There you go. Thank you. I've been having some issues with OBS recently, but we rolling, we live, and we are underway. Let's go ahead and get into it. Looks like Anchorage is starting off with the football, and it's going to be a kneel down, and it's going to be Smoke Rivers hitting the field, and we'll see what they could do. Going to be a fake of the handoff here, looking to sit and take it right side pass wide open, and New York got lucky that Ty White ran out of room. That was an easy touchdown there, but they're going to pick up a quick 33. And Ty White, there was so much separation. That was pretty crazy, but a nice pass nonetheless. And they're already in business inside New York territory with that play. Going to be a fake a handoff, look in middle of the field, and had juice open for another potential touchdown there. So far, Anchorage getting open with these plays. Got hit on one of those plays and missed that one. 2nd and 10 coming. Going to be passing the right side and caught, turn it up. There goes Jamar Carr getting the catch. It's going to be 3rd and 4 coming. Yeah, it's part of the mod. I don't know why it does that. We just call that the demon coach. Demon Aaron right there. Going to be passing this left side and caught, and it's going to be Juice, and he's going to catch that one there. Rocking the home alternate jerseys, black tops, white bottoms, and they're going to keep the drive alive here on 3rd down. Hanging on through contact, good hit. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming, a gain of 25 there for him. Already 1 quarter into a potential 100-yard day. Got to keep the pressure on them though. Going to be a handoff. There goes Brewer pushing forward to about the 3-yard line, and here comes 2nd and 3. First touch on the day there for the former free agent. Handoff here, bouncing outside to the 1, and now it's 3rd and 1 coming. High formation coming. Davin Brewer is back there. And they're going to give it to him. Wide open look. And it's going to put Anchorage on top early. Davin Brewer gets it done. Kick is going to be up here and it will be good. And that's going to make it 7-0 in favor of Anchorage. We'll see what New York could do on their first try. Sending this one away here is going to be returned New York with the return to about the 20. And it's going to set up Aaron Nike and the gang ready to make it happen. Let's see what John Eldrezi and Calvin Nakua are thinking about. Got the late night shift. Only one game tonight. We'll have the double header tomorrow. So best believe the game's going to be rolling. It's going to be interesting this week. Going to be passing it here. They're going to send the blitz looking right side and caught, turn it up past the 40, and it's going to be Nakua already picking up 24. So big pass plays already here in this first quarter by both teams. And I think that's the lowest. I think that's the shortest catch up to this point so far this game. Going to be a fake of the handoff, looking to go left side and going to be incomplete. And it's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Going to be passing it here, looking for a man, taking off to run, running out of time. It's going to be fumbled, bouncing all the way back. And they're going to call that a rush. I haven't seen that before. That needs to be clipped. What is that? What? Good job by the defense getting back there. That is technically a sack. And Ryan Davis gifting a sub. Gifted 50 on the channel. I appreciate you, big dog. That's a big monument. Glad to be around so you could get that 50. Appreciate you, big dog, as that is going to be a throwaway. And that's going to be 4th and 46. So New York's rushing yards is going to take a huge hit after that one. Sending this one away here. And that's going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. Going to be pushing forward to get past midfield, and there goes Brewer making it happen. It's going to make it 1st and 10 coming. Going to be a handoff. There goes Brewer again past the 40-yard line. Ryan Davis says need that 3-cap booster. I see you, big homie. I see Davin Brewer on the field making it happen. He said, I just need coins. Man, he threw that clip out there. Longest fumble in history. That's just insane. But Anchorage looking to take advantage here. Here comes Kaju Witten for his first carry. Going to make it 2nd and 4. Going to be passing it here, looking for a man. Going to be incomplete, trying to fit that one to the big homie. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Got enough for 100 CP, but who needs that when I have 3,000? Yeah, that's true. I don't know about the bum part. I think you just need to move your player around a little bit. Because you did pretty decent in the last game. Had a good touchdown. Over 100 yards, I believe. Looking left side and caught wide open. There goes Fowler inside the 15 to about the 10. And there goes Anchorage, keeping the chains moving, and they're getting another big catch for a gain of 19. I mean, everybody's been getting hit with the drops. Look at right side, and that is a seep right there. That's a drop right there. 2nd and 10 coming. Some glitch on my hand and some with 3 cap going on catching. Yeah, isn't your catch capped at 90 or something like that? Going to be passing it right side and going to be caught down at the 6 or maybe the 5. But 3 cap going on catching. Not for 3 seasons. Yeah, fair. There's going to be multiple players. What's our look for? Going to be over 10 drops this season. As we're going to see a handoff. Kaju is going to be by himself. 2 rushing touchdowns here for Anchorage, and he hitting them with the Anchorage stanky leg. I don't know what that offensive lineman doing. I don't know about that, but that's going to put Anchorage up 2 scores here in the first. All right, defense, let's force another 30-yard fumble. Gonna be a kick into the end zone, and here comes New York back on the field. Gonna be a handoff, a big hold there, so it's gonna be taking them back 10 yards. Not a 30-yard fumble, but make it 1st and 20 on that one. Going to be passing this one middle of the field and caught. There goes Roman, who's going to take it past the 20, get some of those yards back. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Going to be passing it right side and going to be a drop in the bucket. And there goes the pass there to number 87. Nice job there. 1st and 10 coming. That was the DJ McFadden hanging on to it. The rookie getting it done. Going to be passing it here, looking middle of the field and incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Going to be passing it here. Look at the blitz coming through, and he's going to take him down for a loss. There goes Thomas Noble. Going to be 3rd and 24, and technically this defense has forced them to go back about 30 yards on this drive. I mean, if you include the penalty. So, still on schedule to try to keep them away for some points. Going to be passing this one, taking this, throws it in the middle of the field and caught. Going to make it 4th and 18, and Anchorage is back on the field. Gonna be handing this one off, or when I hand this one off, sending this one away. I was thinking about something else here. We're going to see the return cutting around and going to take it to about the 15-yard line. Is Preston trying to get himself another punt return for a touchdown, but couldn't quite find the crease there. Great coverage. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Going to be passing the hit as he throws, and that's not going to get to his mark. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Let's go, fellas. Come on now.
Single back set here. And there's 2 wide receivers of the years up in here. Most definitely, we're going to see a big handoff and add 15 more. Thanks to the face mask. Unfortunate for New York. They're going to go ahead and push this one forward inside New York territory down at the 45. Oh, no, not quite there. Never mind. They're not quite inside yet, but they're closing the midfield. Great start nonetheless here to this drive. Handoff again, trying to give him a lot of room, and he's been doing pretty good this game. 2nd and 4 coming up for Davin Brewer. Second and 4 coming up, and they're going to stretch it outside. There goes Witten, making it 3rd and short coming up. Already a touchdown in. Davin Brewer is back there. And they're going to give it to him, bouncing it outside, and he's going to get enough for the 1st down. Actually, well, they said he's short. I think he got it. Looked like that ball was cross. Am I tripping? Looked like he got right around that edge. Unless he was trying to break a tackle or something and got pushed back a little bit. They said it's right on the line. And it's going to be the end of the quarter, so maybe they'll change their mind. But we are going to take it to the second. 32's up. Let's get into it. Make sure you get into the giveaway if you haven't already. ! USFA. Shout out to the ECFL and the ECFL, GSB, and goals. Got a big announcement for the ECFL. If you haven't heard already, making some big moves. Like, well, I've seen teams go for it on 4th and 2, 4th and 3, and the ball was right over the goal line, and they choose not to go ahead and go with it. Is it going to launch it up top and caught by Aldrezi coming back for it? Great coverage initially, but Aaron not getting out of the pocket is going to help him out. Exclamation point USFA. Let's get into it. The owner of Charlotte watching after his team got the W yesterday, doing his thing, looking midfield and going to be caught. 2nd and 3 coming up.
Let's do our thing. Let's go, man.
Dotson on Dotson action. Next we got to scout up is going to see a handoff here, bouncing around. There goes Watson, spinning off one man and take it to the 35-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. And that's how you got to do it. That's how the top teams be great. They got to watch the competition. They got to show who's boss, and they got to see what everybody is doing so that they can adjust accordingly. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Going to be passing it here, looking short. Is going to be caught inside the 30. And Kyle Wu, another owner, popping up in here. What's popping? I ain't see you and talk to you in a while, man. You been okay? Thought something happened to you, man. Happy you're here. Hope your Thanksgiving and hope all y'all Thanksgivings went well. We're closing in on my birthday and Christmas. So yeah, working, kicking my butt. Yeah, I felt that. I was going to see a pass, going to go midfield, and he threw it to the wrong player. It's going to be Preston. He has a lot of room. He has 90 speed, and he's not going to get touched. He says he could run it all day. And Anchorage is up top 20-0. You ain't yourself. Go and get you some Snickers. He switched up the back plate. Put a hoodie on and says, let me do some work. Kick is going to be up and golden, and that's going to make it 21-0. Not a fun game here for New York. We'll see what they can do on the next drive. But what a play by a clear-cut future Hall of Famer. If that doesn't help another safety of the year run, I don't know what will. He's going to send this one away. And it's going to be a kneel down. And it's going to make it 21-0. New York coming back onto the field. Only 63 yards of offense up to this point. 1st and 10 handoff, looking for a hole, cutting up, getting past the 30. It's going to be 2nd and 4 coming up. And maybe that's something they need to do. Get the run game involved a lot more than they have been. Gonna be a fake of the handoff here. They're gonna send a blitz. It doesn't get home and it's gonna be caught. There goes Aldrezi again with another big catch. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming. Not saying Anchorage a pushover, but coming off of a win over Toronto to down 21 points in the first half hurts. Definitely a good observation there by Dissolving in the chat. Coming off of their biggest victory of the season. Now down 3 scores. Granted, still plenty of game left, but not the start that they were looking for. Because we're going to see a pass here. They're going to send another blitz. It doesn't get home. Going to pass this one. Preston in coverage. Not going to catch him, but he is going to get his lick at the very least. Add on to the stats, I suppose. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming. As he tripped up Roman. You seen that? That was pretty crazy. That's just disrespectful. I thought he grew up. That's something he was doing when he was a rookie. Here he is, year 9, still kicking. 1st and 10 coming. Here comes Aaron. We're going to send another blitz, not getting home, going to be caught, and going to take it to about the 20-yard line is DJ McFadden. Going to be 2nd and 3. Going to be passing it, looking for a man, right side and caught. Should be a 1st down. Yes, it is. Juice Parrish there with the catch. And there's going to be 1st and 10 coming. Handoff here, and that's not going to work. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Going to be passing it here, looking for a man, going left side and caught. 3rd and medium here for New York. Going to be passing it here. Looks left side, wide open, 1st down play. And there goes Roman. And that's going to make it 1st and goal here for New York. Trying to turn up a little bit before the end of the 2nd quarter. A solid drive here. And definitely needed. Now they just need to complete the task. Handoff Watson, outside run, going to take it to the 2 in a 2nd and goal. Second and goal, handoff, and it looks like the Anchorage defense blitzed the wrong way, left a gaping hole, and Watson's going to take advantage and score the 1st touchdown of the week here for New York. And you see, there was like 3 or 4 players that crashed to the left, and all the offensive line had to do was essentially complete their blocks and got the job done. Now we're back to a 1-score affair. 15-point lead turning into a 14-point lead, and Anchorage is going to come onto the field to try to match that. Sending this one away. Gonna be a kneel down, and it's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. Davin Brewer with a solid day, averaging 7 a carry on 8 touches. There you go, 58 yards total. And he'll be in the backfield here with Smoke. Well, Smoke is lined up behind the center. He's gonna do a quick drop back, quick pitch, and gonna be caught. Looks like the linebacker's getting some work there. That was Freeman getting a gain of 4. Looking like a tight end out there. Gonna be a handoff there, looking for a crease to get to the 31-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up. A gain of 2 on the play. Gonna be passing it here, looking, gonna be sacked. Dan and Ringer bringing them down. Now New York's got a little momentum here. Final 2 minutes of the first half, and they'll have a chance to do something here, as looks like New York will call the timeout. Not sure why they do that, me personally. They were just wasting clock at that point, because the punt will take longer than 2 seconds. So well, I guess I get it. I mean, it'll still be less time overall than if they was to let it run. So I get it. But now they're down the timeout. We'll see if they use it wisely, or use the ones they have wisely, I should say, as we're going to see a return trying to take that to the outside, but they're going to go ahead and slow them down and get New York back onto the field. Already threw a pick 6, but was able to drive the team down the field. A quick pitch and caught. And it's going to be 2nd and medium coming. Shotgun set, 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the second quarter. And they're going to go ahead and pass it here, looking left side, and going to be dropped by Aldrezi. It's going to be 3rd and medium coming up.
Let's be perfect. It's game time.
Passing it here, looking for a man, goes right side, going to be caught, but going nowhere. And now Anchorage calls the timeout here. What's going on, Damian Chambers? What's happening? Wardell Mims there with the tackle. Sending this one away as party. Not much, man. All's well over here, as we're going to see the return there by Preston, who's going to get belted before he could get too far past the 20. Davin Brewer back on the field. Yards per carry dropped a little bit after not getting 7 yards or more on his last touch. 1st and 10 coming up, 1 minute and 9 seconds left, as we're going to see a fake looking for a man. Quick pitch left side and incomplete. Trying to fit that one to Ty White, but great coverage. Is going to be 2nd and 10.
It's showtime, baby.
2nd and 10 coming. Looking for a man. Going to go middle of the field and going to be caught. Rumbling forward and down to the 40. And that's going to be 1st and 10 coming. They'll call that timeout here. Their second to last timeout. If they could get another play like 30, 40 yards or so, that opens up field goal territory. Passing it again, middle of the field and caught, turn it up. There goes the big homie Isaiah Fowler. It's going to be 1st and 10. He should be hitting up that no huddle right now. Get down the field. Quick adjustment here by Rivers, taking a little time. But he sees something he likes here. Looking for a man. 360 no scope and incomplete. Trying to get the man outside. Passing it here, looking for a man. Gonna go right side and incomplete. It's gonna be 3rd and 10 coming. Gonna be passing it. Nope, it's gonna be a handoff. Looking for a man right side and caught, staying in bounds and not going out of bounds. Not the smartest of plays right there. I would have tried to see if you could have got out of bounds, but it's gonna be 4th and 1 coming up. And they're going to keep their offense on the field. I don't know why, as that's going to be a false start. I guess they're trying to catch them off sides and mess their own selves up. I would try the field goal at least. And they're going to go for the punt. Going to concede this drive. That's 2 particular drives where they could have got some points or potentially kept the drive alive. And New York's going to do the exact same thing. Just going to concede this half. They got the touchdown they need to get close. And now they need to figure out what they can do to get another score as we'll close out quarter number 2. That would have been like a 52-yarder, but maybe that was a bot player. That was the reason why I didn't go for it. They didn't want to take that chance. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, at that point, I would have took the chance, right? But we are here in the second half, and I'll go ahead and get the spin going on. What's happening? Who's going to win the first prize back? We back from break, and we're going to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? You see right there the Preston Dotson interception. Because we're going to see what prize is going to be tonight. And it's going to be 15 TPE. And we're going to hit that draw entrant button. And it's going to go to Mr. Damian Chambers. So first giveaway of the week is going to go to Detroit. So I'll go ahead and post that while we keep the game moving. At the end of the third quarter, I'll throw out a giveaway. So make sure that you invite your people. I did my part, or at least as best I could. So need to reciprocate to get those numbers up. Let's get into it. Best of luck to all the rest of the teams this week, including the 2 we see tonight, as New York's going to start out the half. As we're going to see the return, take this one past the 20, going to cut around and going to get stuck past the 22, about the 23. And here comes Aaron Nike again. Going to make it 1st and 10. Handoff here. No, it's a fake. It's going to be Aaron Knight. Going to get some of those rushing yards back that he lost, and he's going to take it past the 40. It's going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. Staying upright as well. Three for -19 is crazy. It's going to be passing it again. It's going to be a sack. And he got a catch earlier, and now he caught the quarterback for a sack. Good hit there. Is that offensive lineman right there? He was focused on the double team and not the Russian linebacker. Second and 19 here. Left side and gonna be caught. Rumble forward, 1st down play, and it doesn't matter if you get the sack. Al Drezzy says, come find me. He's 12 yards away from 100 yards tonight. Hand off here, finding a little bit of a crease to get to about the 38-yard line. Is going to be second and medium. Passing it middle of the field and going to be caught. Or to the right side, I should say. That's going to be easy first down play, and that should definitely put out Dreszy over 100, 101 to be exact. Looking real nice. It's going to be first and 10 here for New York, and they're driving. Stretching this one to the outside, cutting up, and Preston's there to meet him, and they're going to pick up one on that play. Going to be second and 9 coming up here. Faking the stretch this time and sets his feet and almost throws a pick. Isaiah Fowler, his brother, he says, I got to get some too. That was John Fowler right there. Third and medium coming up. And Anchorage has a chance to hold him to 3. New York has to get past the 20-yard line to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man left side and gonna be caught again. And there goes Dreszy having himself an evening tonight. First and 10 coming. And they're finding ways to get through this Anchorage defense. Look like the curl route is the culprit on that play. Run as fast as you can, stop on the dime, and if your quarterback is lucky to find you, just throw a rocket. First and 10 coming at the 13-yard line or so. 13 and a half. As we're going to see a handoff in a solid hole, but Preston is right there again. Just adding on to those tackle totals. Currently two solo tackles, but he's been on a few, what's the word I'm looking for? He's been on a few assisted tackles as well. Hey, I won. Sorry, was playing Overwatch 2. Yep, you won. Good job. He's going to see a blitz here. Looking right side. Is going to be caught. He got lit up. But DJ's hanging on to it. He having one of his better games this season as well. 4 catches, 46 yards. Third and inches coming. Passing it here, blocking perfect. Passes better. Now Dreszy hangs on. The slant route works. And we have ourselves a 1-score ball game tonight. New York climbing their way back. Great fight there by this Anchorage team. But New York says they still got some work to do. Strictly business. And with that, we have ourselves a game. 14 points here for New York, 21 there for Anchorage. Got another giveaway coming in another 6 minutes or so. So if you're already in the giveaway, then you're doing pretty good. Looking to send this one away. It's going to be returned, taking the past the 20s. Got some holes. They're going to push forward and almost broke free, taking it to the 30. If he had a little bit of a better cut, potentially could have been something different, but a solid job nonetheless there by Quinn James. This is going to be first and 10. Here comes Smoke. Going to step up and throw left side and caught. There goes Ty White with the catch and picking up 7. Hand off here. Yes, indeed. First down play past the 40. And it's going to be 1st and 10 again. Here comes Anchorage. CA Jr., one of my favorite players to watch. He's going to make the tackle. Gonna be a handoff here, pushing forward and stuck again by CA Jr. A gain of 1. Number 53 is just ridiculous. And if he doesn't make the Pro Bowl this season, I don't know what to tell you. Just an old school thumper, but he has some modern qualities about him. I love to see him play. As we're going to see a pass here, looking middle of the field and caught. Ty White again, past the 35, and that was a dot there to the big tight end, making it happen. Can't tell me Smoke doesn't know how to sling that rock. He has his moments where he looks very incompetent at times. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but when he's in the zone, it's auto zone, baby. Going to be a handoff, looking for a lane, and decent blocking there from the O-line, but not good enough to spring him free. He's going to pick up 3. Speaking of 3.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Got another giveaway coming. Jamar Carr there by the scoreboard. You see at the right side of it, looking for a man. They're going to fake the handoff, looking middle field, and overthrows who I believe was Sean Justice. It's going to be 3rd and 7. They've stalled in this particular area a few times since scoring their 3 touchdowns. And they're going to go ahead and pass it here, looking for a man. And he's going to run straight into a sack again. And Danny Ringer's going to get the sack. Making it happen again. 4th and 13. Was that the curse of the commentary team right there? Who knows? We're going to send this one away. And it's going to be 1st down coming up here. 8 catches on 10 targets. 120 yards, 1 touchdown, a beautiful game there by Eldrezi. Alvin Nakul says he could do it too, but they're going to start this drive on the ground and pick up about 4. Gonna be passing this one, and there goes Nakua picking up the catch, making it 3rd and short. 1 touchdown will give ourselves a new ball game. Aaron Knight wants to get down the field. Gonna be a handoff, and another bad read there by the run defense sets him up at the 40. And there goes Watson. Now he's averaging over 4 a carry. 1st and 10 coming up. Passing it here, they're going to send a blitz. Great blocking, but they left the man wide open, and there goes Nakua. Extra point away from a tie ball game. Down 21, it don't matter. And that was some sneaky routes there by New York. Had the wide receiver on the outside go on a quick hitch, and then had big homie Nakua in the slot act like he was going to do something similar like block, and then just took off running. And Calvin Akul is one of the last players you want to see in a foot race here in the league. Kick is up, kick is good, and we have ourselves a new ball game, folks. 21-21, just like that. Sending this one away here. Gonna be a kneel down. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. Smoke is coming back. He says he's ready. They've had some decent drives since they scored .21, but every single time they got to around the 30-yard line, the 35-yard line, calamity struck. So they need to get right if they want to get in these buckets. Going to be a handoff here, and there's a hold there for Brewer, who's going to take it to 30, and is going to make it 2nd and 6. And we potentially have one more play before the end of the third. I have the spin queued up, so I'll go ahead and spin it the moment it hits 0. And we'll go ahead and do it here. Throw your fours up in the chat. We have ourselves a great game here tonight. New York made it a game. What's going to be the prize? Okay, so this one's a different one. You get to choose a back plate, as we're going to see a diving pass or diving catch there by Sean Justice. Couldn't hang on. So with this particular prize, if you want, you could change your back plate to any of the ones available in the accessory sheet. So definitely a good thing there. And you can have a show on top of your, or well, through your jersey. So going to be a pass here, looking right side and caught. 1st down play, and there goes C.A. Jr. stacking them on his head. Got to see who gets the W though. And it is going to go to Mr. Dissolving. So that's going to go to the coach / owner of Charlotte. And I'll let you know which ones are available for you. Making the handoff here, blocking decent, launching middle and wide open. Sean Justice not touched. He had a few opportunities this ball game, didn't go his way, but that's why you don't give up. Anchorage on top real quick, and Smoke Rivers just threw a dart. Kick is going to be up and good. 28-21 is your score. Going to be returned to about the 25-yard line. Here comes New York, looking to get back in this thing. Fought all their way to get back to 21-21, lost the lead, and here comes the offense looking to turn up a little bit. Going to be a handoff, and the defense of Anchorage was ready for that one. A loss of 3. 2nd and 13. Going to be passing it here, looking for a man left side over the top and deflected. Nothing doing there. It's going to be 3rd and 13. That was Bryce Walker coming through. Passing it here, looking for a man spinning away off the back foot and was dangerous. 4th and 13, and the Anchorage defense says no to that. Got to see a punt after that one. Great defense overall here from the home team. Sending this one away is Party. And it's going to be another return here for Preston. Looking for some blocks. Not going to find any, but he'll take it to the 35. Respectable. It's going to be 1st and 10. Smoke Rivers coming off of a TED. He says he wants another. Going to be handoff, cutting up, and going to get stuffed. 2nd and 8 coming. Handoff here, breaks one tackle, getting to the 40, and that's going to make it 3rd and medium. Going to be a big drop back, 3rd and medium. Going to look for a man running out of room and going to get sacked. And Brendan, go, Shay. Taking them down. New York's getting it right back. Mr. Crestview sending this one away from about the 18-yard line, and he's going to the 20 on the other side. So that's how you flip the field, sending that one to about the 26, 27-yard line or so. And there goes John Aldrezi right there. Solid game all the way around, making it happen. He says he wants more. So if you want to get this W, throw it the 16's direction. Passing it here, sending 5, but the pressure's breaking down the sack. And they're going to go ahead and take the penalty. I'm sure they'll decline that one. Great job nonetheless. Yes, they will. Down to the 20. 8 minutes left in the 4th. And they're going to pass it again, looking for a man running out of room. Breaks one tackle and takes off to run. And he's going to go and pick up some of those yards right back. 3rd and 14. Passing it, sending 5 again, running out of room off the back foot, and that's not going to work. That's going to be 4th and 14 coming up. And it's going to make it a solid play there. Sending this one away here. Cutting to about the 30, but I think that was a face mask on Preston. And yes, it is. That's going to give Anchorage some life. Going to be 4th and 14. Going to start on the 45-yard line. Handoff here, pushing forward, and there goes Brewer past the first down mark and a whole lot more. 7 minutes left here in the 4th. Passing it right side and a catch there by Fowler inside the 20. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left, and Anchorage 2 plays in, making it happen. Passing it, looking left side and in some coverage, no good. Is going to make it 2nd and 10. Passing it, pocket perfect, right side in, a drop by Brewer. And he upgraded his carrying last week, or going into the last week after that bad fumble against Tacoma. Maybe catching is something he could work on, who knows. 3rd and 10 coming up. Passing it again, looking for a man, gonna go towards a man, and he's gonna drop it as well, falling to the ground. And New York got away with a couple on that one. Those are clear-cut touchdowns. Brewer and the big homie Justice could not hang on, and that's gonna put Crestview on the field to make it a 2-score ball game. Not the result they wanted, but it's a result that they could take. It's going to have to make Anchorage take the lead even further, make it a 2-score ball game. Sending this one, nailing it down. 1st and 10 coming. Here comes Aaron Knight passing it again. Going to throw left side, going to be caught, tackled out of bounds. 2nd and 3 coming up. Five minutes, 18 seconds left. Handoff. There goes Watson pushing forward. 1st down play. Tackled by Preston. Going to make it 1st and 10. Passing it here, sending forward, doesn't matter. Going to be dropped as well. There goes Aldrezi, who couldn't hang on, his second of the game. And there's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Passing it right side and caught, turning it up past the 35 to about the 29-yard line. And New York on the move again. Gonna pass this one left side. Gonna be caught. Breaks one tackle. It's gonna be 2nd and 3 coming. Gonna be passing it here, looking, and it's gonna be caught. Gonna be 3rd and 3. Gonna be passing this one left side and gonna be incomplete. 4th and 3 coming up. Seeing some haters in the USFA chat. It's like, look, why are y'all hating on the back play change? Like, seriously, it's something. If you don't want to take the TP, it ain't that big a deal. First and 10 coming up here. Hand off, and there goes Brew with a big hole. He's gonna push forward. He ain't gonna get touched. One more man to beat, trying to turn the corner, reaching and not gonna get it. And Davin Brewer is gonna break off his longest of the season. And that's just disgusting. And that's that explosiveness that we've seen from him as a member of the Eruption for all of his career coming into display. And that's going to make it 37-24. Got the ball game tied up at 21, and that was all she wrote from there. Shades of Ginty, he just called game. Sending this one into the end zone. It's going to be a 14-point affair. All I know is Preston Dotson got it on the back plate and he balling. That's all I know. Gonna send Calvin Nakua in motion. 2nd and 10, passing it. Gonna be caught past the 30. It's gonna be 3rd and 3. Gonna be passing it left side and caught, and Preston is just not gonna allow that to happen. 4th and 4 here. Gonna be passing this left side wide open. There goes Nakua, who's gonna get bounced out, and that's gonna make it 1st and 10 coming up.
Okay, ready?
Passing it left side, tight end screen, cutting to about the 45-yard line. 2nd and 2 coming. Aaron Nike making some adjustments here. 10 seconds ahead of the, well, 10 seconds behind the 2-minute warning, I should say. Here comes a blitz, quick pitch and caught. And that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning there. And we're going to go ahead and do a quick flip right into a play. It's going to be passing this one, looking for a man running out of time, and then it's going to launch this one deep right side, and it's going to be deflected. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Gonna pass this one left side and caught. Gets out of bounds with it. It's gonna be 3rd and 4. One minute 50 seconds left. Here comes the pass again, looking for a man. Going to spin away and throw it right side, and not going to quite get the first down. He's going to be a couple yards shy. It's going to make it 4th and 2. One minute 22 seconds. Going to pass it again. Look in midfield and caught. Rumbling forward. There goes Juice with another catch. And it's going to make it 1st and 10. Anchorage is like, we'll take it. As long as you don't get in that end zone no more, we good. Going to be passing it right side and overthrows a touchdown. Gonna be sending this one right side and gonna be caught and not getting the first down. They do get out of bounds though. 3rd and inches coming. Going to be passing this one, looking, going to be deflected. Great defense there by number 36. I believe that's Kenny Bombard. It's going to be 4th and inches now. Handoff, easy first down, cutting up and going to get inside the 10. They'll call their timeout here. 40 seconds left. First and goal coming up. Making the handoff here, taking off to run and just throws this one away. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Passing it, sending the blitz, trying to get something going, but he's just going to have to throw that one away again. And it's going to be 3rd and goal coming. Middle of the field and nothing doing there. 4th and goal. And Anchorage one stop away from essentially closing this game out. Gonna be passing this in the blitz, middle of the field, and easy money touchdown. It took them 4 tries, but they got up in there. Gonna make it closer, but they need the onside kick if they want a chance. And it looks like they're gonna go for the 2-pointer here. Pitching to the left side, blocking, looks solid, and he's going to punch it in. So it's a 6-point ball game. An extra point and a touchdown will give them the W, but they got to do that all in the span of 24 seconds. Are they going to review? Yeah, they is. They're going to just double check just to be sure. Great running lanes there overall. And they're going to try the onside kick here. Here comes Party. A great bounce, but it's going to go straight into the hands of Jamar Carr. And I believe that'll seal this one tonight. A great game all the way around. And Anchorage is going to hold on after getting the game tied up by New York. They came through with the big gain in the second half. to space themselves out just enough. New York with 2 timeouts, only 22 seconds. Not much they could do here. Pope politicking, throwing out some biddies before we close it out tonight. Make sure you do exclamation point USFA to get in the giveaway, the last one of the evening. And I'm about to go ahead and get that spin going on. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and bring it back up. See, it's be second nature. I'll be 3rd and 12 coming up here. Looks like we got another token up for grabs, or 10 TPE for all the haters, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. No, if you get the TPE, I get it. Like, if you want to get the extra boost to make your player better, I get it. But the best players could do both. That's all I'm going to say on that. Anyway, you got the torso change. You could do a whole bunch of different stuff with the, like, what's like your back plate, undershirt, a few other things as well, jersey type and everything like that. So you can do a little bit of everything on this one, and it is going to go to the guy that came in last, Pope politicking, getting in just in time for that one. So let me know which player you want to do it for, if you want to use it, and I'll go over what's available for you. Or if you want the 10 TPE, you could just let me know in the chat here. I'll go ahead and get that ready to go. I'll put that in the chat for you. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Final score 38-32. Anchorage moves again in the victory column at the halfway point. I believe they're 4-3 now, going into week 8. As we check out the stats here, Aaron Knight and Smoke Rivers doing their thing. Smoke a little bit low on that completion percentage, but overall can't be too mad at it. You got the W. Davin Brewer had himself a great game along with Watson, but Brewer definitely had that one hit a quarter to 75 yarder. Witten, Ike, Watson, and Rivers doing their thing on the ground as best they can. And you see right there the longest carry there for 75 yards by Brewer. Receiving wise, we'll start with Anchorage. Isaiah Fowler 5 for 77, Ty White 4 for 83, Sean Justice 2 for 87 and a TD. DeMarcus Freeman getting the catch, Brewer getting the catch for 9, and Jamar Carr a gain of 6. And he said, Dolph Hustle 10 TPE. I ain't mad at you. And see the drops there, the longest catch there by Justice, 62 yards there for the tutty earlier in the game. Angelo Roman 9 for 94 and a TD. John Eldrezzi 9 for 127 and a TD. Juice getting 5 for 28. Rashad Watson 4 for 11. McFadden 4 for 46. Nakua 4 for 103, a TD. 3 drops by Eldrezzi. That's not good, but Nakua got the longest catch, 59 yards. Talk about defense a little bit. The leading tackle will be Gunny McGuire doing this thing, and then you see the rest of the players here going through the tackles here. Phenom Chisholm, Gaucher, Mack, and Greco's Gummin doing their thing. Then Ringer and Gaucher getting tackles for loss and sacks here. No picks, pass deflections, nothing here. No fumbles or anything like that. And that's going to be the end of that side. We're going to go to the other side. Leading tackler will be Fowler and Mims with 10 apiece. P-Dot is going to pick up 8 along with Freeman, Bombard, Spencer, Miss Sandman, Walker, everybody. Austin doing their thing as well. Sutherland, they'll have to go. Barbo and Noble, the linemen, doing it all. Looks like 6 total tackles for loss here for Anchorage. Freeman, a little, and Noble and Barbo each getting a sack tonight. P-Dot with the game breaker 83-yard interception return for a touchdown. He also adds a pass deflection on top of it. So definitely a great game for him. And we'll go ahead and go into the mix. The special teamers. Party doing his thing perfect on the day, as was Crestview. No misses on either side. On the other side, looking at the punting, we'll go ahead and flip over a little bit. There you go. Party 5 for 248. Crestview 5 for 217. Kick return, Quentin James 33 yards on 1, all that. And then kick returns and punt returns doing their thing. Going into the scoring summary, see the first quarter there was all Anchorage, then it split down the middle. Anchorage and New York got one, then New York got 14, and then got pretty split up there until the big homies in Anchorage got the job done. So we'll go ahead and wrap this one up here, and we have the doubleheader. Going into it, we're going to start with Huntington Beach in Detroit. Going to be interesting to see this ball game for sure. That's going to kick us off, and then we're going to go ahead and close it out tomorrow night with Toronto and Dallas. So make sure you watch this ball game, watch the game coming on before that as well. Doubleheader Saturday, the first Saturday games we've had this season, so happy to get back on that. More than likely will be the set going forward for me. I had a schedule change, so gotta do what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying? So until then, we'll go ahead and talk to you later. Be easy, everybody. It's good.